Hello and welcome to another Drazy 160 video, and today it's a layout update which I am focusing on an area of woodland and pasture land which I have been working on over the last few weeks. And I'm going to be showing you some of the products that I've been using to make them, looking mostly at these grass mats which I have started to use, which I found have been a great time saver and very well made, and they're made by Lars Hof Scenery. I hope I've got that right, and the two I've got are the woodland type, which is going to be the base for some forest area, and also the spring pasture grass, which is going to have a sort of farmer's field, which will probably have some cows in it eventually. I started off using them basically just as flat onto the scenery terrain that I'd built. As I progressed the diorama area, I've sort of blended them in, and I added in a little road which was made with some turf, and then over the top of the turf I decided to add the grass to make it look more like a lane, and also some make the sort of entrance into the field look a bit muddy. As you can see here, it does look kind of like the entrance to a field. It's worked quite well. Here are some of the types of grass mat that are available. On the right is what will be my next purchase, which I'm going to use for the riverbank of a moutier, and this is sort of the wild, overgrown, unkept parts of the sort of grassy scrubland, which is going to be very useful and will save me a lot of time when building. This is the woodland mix, which is currently on the layout, and here is the spring pasture, which is in the tube here. They all come in these excellent tubes, which is really handy, and also the tubes can be used as interior windows on some of the scratch buildings that I'm going to be making. Here are some of the bushes that you can use for the layout, which are really good and useful. I've been using those. I'll show you a few of those in a few minutes. And there's some, I think, summer grass and also some sort of desert type of patchy grass, which is really handy for doing around the depot area. And it's really good because you've got a variety of textures, which is not what you're normally used to getting on grass mats, certainly the ones I've seen. Here are some of the bushes in situ around the garbois. The garbois is a sort of a wood unloading siding, so I've just put a few of these here, and I think they look really quite good. They've got a bit more texture to them than the standard woodland scenics bushes that I'm used to using. Here is the muddy field. Again, it's looking, I think, quite good when you see it from the different angles. There's a lot of work that goes into just texturing between the two different types of grass, and it was quite easy to do with the right type of glue. I used the Knock sort of scenic glue and some 1mm fibres. Here we are going from the other direction. You can see the fences that have been installed here. They were some relatively cheap laser cut fences that were obtained off eBay. I'm going to get some more and finish off doing the woodland, but I think that they've blended in very well, these scenic mats. In terms of the length of this particular one, I actually went round it with my beard trimmers to see if I could get it to be slightly shorter for the end gauge sort of size, but it actually looks okay in its current guise. The woodland mats just look absolutely spectacular. They really do show off the variety of textures that are in here. I think that that's the sort of joy of using something like this. I could have done this myself, but having these mats meant that there was a significant time saving, and I managed to make probably as much progress in 2 nights as I would have done in a few weeks. And here we go as a sort of a full view going down the siding, seeing the overview here. And you can see it's going to be quite a nice scene when it's all done. The trees I'm currently in the process of making for this, so it will just take a few more weeks before there's some more tangible progress there. So there's plenty more to show you, and I'm going to give you a quick fly through the rest of the layout now, but I'm not going to give you a massive update on that. That's going to be the subject of another video. It's a little bit of a work in progress at the moment, but the village has seen a lot of work, and so is the old river scene. I'm going to make another video on this when I've tidied up and when I've got some good stuff to show you, but it's quite good to see there's been some good progress here. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you leave a like, and if you haven't subscribed, then do subscribe. Take care.